Thank you for that, and you'll give us more updates when you get it concerning that by-election. But then from Kakamega County, we head to Mombasa County and talk to my colleague Tobias Chanji concerning that decision by the nurses who've been on strike for more than 2 months, the decision to call off that strike. Tobias Chanji, of course, this is good news for residents of Mombasa County, especially those who are using public hospitals. But then talk to us about the reason as to why these nurses have decided to call off their strike.
Well, a very good morning, Brenda. Operation seems to have returned to fully after 3 months. Remember that Coast General Hospital has an entire of about 2,000 nurses and clinic officers who, for the better part of this year and also last year, the months of November and December, were engaging the county government in some of the demands that they say now were met yesterday. And starting today, we've just seen most of them coming back to their workstation. Just allow me to speak to one of the union officials, the secretary, the clinical officers, Mombasa County, maybe to just tell us some of the grievances and what has been met.
My name is Franklin Makanga, branch secretary, Kenya Union of Clinical Officers. We want to say that we have had a very robust conversation and we have been able to come to a conclusion to a number of the issues that we've had, which culminated in us suspending the strike. First, on the issue of statutory deductions, when we went on strike on 15th November 2020, we were in arrears of 5 months. That was from June to October. We want to confirm that as such now they have been able to clear that backlog. And the only remittances that are still outstanding is November and December, which they have agreed to do the last payment the end of this month. So we were in agreement that, okay, if that is how they're going to do it, then we have no reason holding on the strike when patients are suffering. Again, on the issue of statutory salaries delays, they have been able to commit themselves to pay salaries on time going forward. And again, on the issue that they had also struck off our members or the healthcare workers from the payroll, we have been able to have a negotiation around it and they have been reinstated. So they'll be able to access their salaries, that is January salaries, February going forward. On the issue of promotions, which again has been remained very contentious, we have been able to also get a solution because like today in the afternoon, we shall be getting the letters for those who are retiring in the next 5 years.
Okay, thanks a lot. Because of time, Madam, there is an official from the nurses, and I think we'll engage you in our subsequent bulletins. But what you've heard, that is the Secretary Clinic Officers, Mombasa County, just telling us some of the grievances that they were demanding against the county government of Mombasa, and which they say they have been met by now and they've returned to work. Back to you in studio.
All right, Tobias Chanji, thank you so much for that, which brings us to the end of KTN News Center. Thank you so much for watching, and to the men and the women behind the scene, I'd like to say asante sana. But then I leave with that interview that my colleague Sophia Anuna had yesterday on Crucify when it comes to the leadership of the Luya community, the Mulembe Nation, and the new alliances that are being formed. So let's